Hello everybody, Brad Johnson here. I'm out here in one of my local parks and I wanted to show you something very interesting. And this video is all about working with nature, okay? Now, if you're a spirit ambassador, there's a certain advanced practice that I teach you on actually being able to easily retrieve excess energy from nature. But as I'm working with everybody here, the subscribers of the YouTube channel, I'm going to show you guys your own way about how you can do this. It's not as easy as how the spirit ambassadors would do it, but again, you're going to learn something. It does require a little bit of centering of the mind. It does require a little bit of focusing, but nonetheless, once you learn how to do this a lot more, you'll be able to actually work in receiving nature energy, excess energy from nature, okay? Now, nature is abundant with excess energy. It's all around us, even in the cities. Okay, even if there's small trees that are in the middle of city blocks, right, there's still some excess nature energy around. Now, if you have the means, it's good to go to a park, even a small park, okay, that at least has a few trees. Now, again, you may want to be mindful about privacy as well, too. If you don't feel like you want people to see you working with a tree, find a private space. If you don't mind, then go ahead and do what you're going to receive in this video, okay? So what I'm going to do right now is I have my chosen tree here, and I'm going to firstly work together with what's known as muscle testing or kinesiology, okay? I have talked about this in previous videos. It's probably been a while, but nonetheless it's been discussed, okay? So the muscle testing that I'm going to do is referred to as the linked chain, okay? Your index fingers and your thumbs are linked together like a chain, okay? So what I'm going to do is I just want to stand, as I'm looking at the tree, I want to look at the longest branch that extends outwards. And I'm seeing like an umbrella that's coming down the ground from its longest branch, okay? So you want to just kind of position yourself, with me here, I can't really do it too well because you guys won't see me. But you just want to position yourself to where you see the longest branch. So the longest branch just kind of extends a little past the camera here. So I'm just going to improvise a little bit and just kind of stand over here. So I'm getting roughly to the edge where the tree is, okay? So now I'm just tuning in to the tree's energy. Okay, so what I have to do is I want to close my eyes. I want to take a few deep breaths. And I want to clear my mind. Okay, and you just keep taking deep breaths until you feel you're completely centered, okay? Do not approach the tree if you have just a jumbling of thoughts, okay? Let yourself be relaxed. Just think of the BCR technique, okay? Breath work, calmness, reinforcement. But you want to only approach the tree when you're feeling very centered, okay? You want a centeredness there because it's very important that you're able to work with the tree. Okay, so after that deep breathing, I'm feeling much more centered and relaxed and calm. Okay, so that's taking up a bit out of the BCR technique. All right, so now that I'm feeling nice and calm, I'm now going to just work with the tree's energy because I've already felt it as I started to clear. Okay, and you may feel it's kind of like a magnetic tug or a magnetic pull or kind of a light sensation relating to a magnetism. You may start to also feel a warmth as well too, or a tingling sensation, okay? And now you're just asking the tree, do I have your permission to approach you? Okay, so I'm going to use muscle testing. Okay, I'm getting a yes, okay? So when I'm doing muscle testing, I'm basically taking that energy field of the tree, and it's like I'm imagining I'm flowing it through my hands, okay? So when I'm basically holding space, doing breath, I feel like I'm taking the energy field of the tree, and the tree's energy field is answering my question, okay? So tree, do I have your permission to enter your space, to approach you? Okay, so I'm getting a strong response there. So it's a yes, okay? So now I'm able to walk closer to the tree, and I can place my hand upon its bark because I have permission to approach it, okay? And I'm just going to tune in. And I'm just going to feel its excess energy, okay? So it's kind of like I'm seeing a turquoise aura right around here. And if you guys can't feel that, that's okay. If you can't see it, that's okay as well too. Okay, but you just want to imagine that there's this beautiful turquoise kind of sky blue aura that's coming out of the tree. Okay, and now you're going to ask the tree, is it all right if I borrow some of your excess nature energy? Okay, so once I ask that question, okay, I'm getting a yes. Okay, so after I do that, I'm going to place my hand back upon the tree. And what I do with my hand here is I start to move it in a clockwise direction, just like this, okay? Now my hand is basically acting like a pendulum. So it's swirling in a circular clockwise direction as I'm going to start retrieving excess nature energy from the tree. Now one of the things we do not do, we don't ever take vitality energy from a tree or from nature at all, okay? You never want to access the vitality body, the vital body. Okay, that's its essential energy field. We don't want to work with that. We're only working with excess energy. Think of it as like how you would hold a crystal. Okay, you hold a crystal in your hand, and as you hold the crystal in your hand for several minutes, the crystal is absorbing your excess energy. Okay, it's never retrieving energy from your vital body. Okay, that would drain you. So it's taking excess energy from you and collecting it into itself. Okay, that's what we're doing here. We're being a crystal for this tree. But we're doing it in a way that is a process, because people like processes, so that you guys can do it and come into nature and just start doing this process so that you feel it for yourself. Okay, so like I said, I'm just placing my hand upon the tree. I'm feeling its vitality energy. And I now say to the tree, please provide me with your excess energy now. Okay, now I'm tuning into the tree. And I'm feeling its energy now. I'm feeling its bark. I'm feeling its trunk. I'm feeling the moss around the branches. I'm feeling its inner heartbeat. I'm feeling its flow of energy, and I feel it coming directly into me. And I'm feeling lighter. I'm feeling cooler. I'm feeling more refreshed. Okay, and I just intuitively know when to stop. Okay, I intuitively know when it's time to take myself back. Okay, so I am now just being refreshed as I've collected nature energy from this tree. Now, like I said, when you're a spirit ambassador, you will learn how to do this easily. Be a piece of cake. Okay, and that is on the Patreon website if you guys want to sign up for that. But with this again is just you coming out into nature and basically acting as a pendulum. Now, if you want a pendulum with yourself, you can do that as well too, and you're just asking similar questions. But again, you want to make sure you're keeping yourself centered, you're keeping yourself stable, you're keeping yourself calm. You don't want to put any belief systems in the pendulum because that can influence. So it's a little bit more trickier when you're not doing the spirit ambassador way. But as you do this more and more over time, you'll learn how to do this. It'll become natural to you, and you'll just want to go out into nature and start doing this. So what is it that we're doing here in review? So again, we're looking for the longest branch that extends from the tree. That energy field is draping down like an umbrella, and we're just doing our best to stay by the edge. Okay, we may have a whole bunch of trees around us. That's okay. Just do your best to try and get around the edge, as close to the edge as you can with the tree. You're taking deep breaths, you're calming yourself, you're centered, okay? Your mind needs to be cleared. Any cluttered energy, don't do it. Don't do it until your mind is completely clear, okay? Once you're centered and calm, taking the deep breaths, you're now asking the tree, may I approach you? Okay, you're getting a yes through muscle testing, or if you have a pendulum with you, you can get that answer there as well too. And now you're just approaching the tree. Okay, as you approach the tree, you place your hand upon the tree, you're feeling its vitality, its excess vitality field. Okay, and then you're asking the question again, tree, may I retrieve any excess energy from you? You get a yes, and now you start going into a state of meditation. You use, if you have your right hand here, you can use your left hand as well too, but use any hand to basically create a circular motion, okay? And you're just tuning into the tree, and your hand will know when it starts to slow and when it stops. Okay, once it stops, that's letting you know that the transfer is complete. Now, after we do that, we want to give the tree our gratitude. So, thank you very much. Love to you. Okay, that's it. Now, you may also want to give the tree a nice hug. That's good as well too. In fact, I encourage that quite a lot. All right, wherever you are in the world, if you see a tree by you, you feel good energy with it, go give your tree a hug. All right, if you're a little embarrassed to do it in front of people, well, then just go find a little secluded spot, find a nice tree, give it a hug. Okay? You have no idea of how much benefit comes from tree hugging. Okay? We're often told that we're making fun of people who are tree huggers. They're actually the most healthiest people of all, whereas people who are the city folk are quite unhealthy, right? So the more that you're going out into nature, hugging a tree, working with its nature energy, the more healthier you're going to become, because this helps to completely dissolve away fatigue, depression, emotional states, heavy emotional states. This also helps to bring better circulation, better flow into your body, brings greater oxygenation into your body as well too, brings you greater vitality, greater daily energy as well. Works in refining your organs also. The more that you're spending time in nature, this is even scientifically proven, okay, for you science nuts out there. But again, that's what we want to do, is we want to offer our gratitude. We want to show appreciation to the tree for allowing us to borrow some of its excess energy, and now we're feeling revitalized, okay? So you don't just have to do this with a tree. You can go to a shrub, you can go to a bush, even if you have a plant at home as well too. You can do the exact same thing that you just saw me do here. You can do this to rocks, you can do this to stones, you can do this to water. Okay, as you become a spirit ambassador, this will become way easier, right? But I'm teaching you guys just the basic method for now, and you guys can continue to experiment with this. So yes, go out into nature energy, collect the energy around you, and start improving your health. As nature energy provides all of this excess energy with us, we just have to get in tune to it. We have to learn to be in tune with it, and then learning how to receive it. And this video is a basic instruction for that. Okay? So thank you very much, everybody, for watching, and I'll speak to you again in another perspective of the now. Namaste, and may it be well with you.